Okay, today I got something kind of fun for you. Something a little different, definitely. This is a squirrel feeder, or it doesn't have to be squirrels, it can be any kind of critter, but a corn cob feeder. Something we picked up off of Etsy, actually. Here, it's from this guy. See that? I don't know if you go to their website or if you go to Etsy, you'll see it. Now, the reason why we had to get this off Etsy is that we were looking around the internet for a new one. Our old squirrel feeder is getting a little beat up, and most of them are just like a single chair, where the thing in the chair is like this is the part you attach. Well, we like the side view. It's very similar to one we already had that's pretty old and ragged, and so we saw this guy doing some looking around and thought we'd pick it up. Now, this is based out of Ohio, and you see it looks pretty nice. It's made of Cyprus. This is unfinished. They do offer a finished version, but we kind of like the unfinished to get that old gray look. But so you can see it looks nice, very nicely built. Robertson screws, looks like stainless. And like I said, everything's got, it's nicely sanded. It's not, finished sanded or anything because it's just going, outside and it's for squirrels, but it's very nice. Instead, it's looks like tacked and glued. So I'll show you the underneath, and you can see, they did not skimp on the screws. Now, with shipping and everything, I think this was about 60 bucks, maybe like 65, something like that. So, it's not the cheapest thing in the world. And actually, I thought about making one, but kind of got to the point where I was like, this is just, easier and probably cheaper just to buy this one than to sit there and design everything and all that. I'm okay wood guy, but I'm not like a great woodworker by any means. So this is the one we got, and I'll show you the one that we're replacing it with. It's this guy. So as you can see, this thing's been up here for at least 10 years. It's been pretty ravaged by winter. I had to replace the whole table here because I got ripped off by some squirrels a few years ago, and the frenzy over the corn cob. And you can see it's nice. It's held up really well, but it's just falling apart. I've had to patch the seat up a few times, and it's just time to replace it. And so we thought this was a really nice one, but as you can see, it's an almost identical match. And to find something like this, like, again, I looked on Amazon, I looked everywhere and couldn't find them. We were looking at, Home Depot, Lowe's, all the places, bird feed stores. I just went to like an animal feed or any place like that, and nothing. Oh yeah, here, I'll show you this too. So you can see, like, this is our little squirrel station. Now, we have other bird feeders, and so we try and keep the squirrels just to the back corner of the yard here. So give them some sacrificial corn and some peanuts. And then helps keep the bird feeders left alone. And also, while I'm out here, I'll show you this too. Just in case you're ever curious, we use this on the bird seed, and the squirrels really do not like it. I've used other of the hot sauce before on it. Nothing ever seemed to work, but this stuff does. And so instead of the bird seed lasting 2 or 3 days, now it lasts about 2 or 3 weeks. So this stuff's not cheap. I think it's like 15 bucks a bottle. But really, it gets to the point, like, once they get kind of used to it and know that they don't eat it, they pretty much just leave it alone. So anyway, this is one of the projects for the day as we're kind of poking around the yard. Yeah, so it's just a Cyprus squirrel feeder. And like I said, I really just like the construction on it. It's really looks nice, durable. I said from Ohio. So, and and so this will be the new one to put up, and hopefully we'll get at least another 10, 12 years out of this one. So I know, something just, again, a little different, but if you're out looking for like a dual squirrel feeder, then this will be the one, and hopefully, I said, you'll be able to have many hours of enjoyment watching the squirrels, have a meal together, because it is kind of adorable. So that's it for this one. Thanks. Bye.